Welcome to the Vtuber right in front of us. Okay. I thought it was over to the side, but it's right in front. Okay, let me just remove this. Put it back down. Vtuber is the second story island, and this will be a very helpful one, but it is also a very small island. So it would be about the same size as the radio tower, or a little bit bigger than the radio tower. Let me get a paddle. There you go. So obviously the current theme is each time you go to a new story island, you get new items, and of course you get a different island each time. Let me grab that. You. I need metal and I need rope so I can make this. So this you got at the radio tower. At first, it doesn't seem like a very useful item since all it does is light up your way, and there's not many times where you actually have to light up anything on a normal island. However, some story islands will be dark, and thus you will need light. Let me grab this. I have some explosive powders burning up, so let me go see what that's all about. There you go. Make sure they're all ready to go. Let me make sure I have some smoothie action going. So sadly, this is a retake because I downloaded a wait, no, not that. I downloaded a new thing because one of my friends was using this thing called Fire Alpaca. And I'm like, what is that? And it's apparently a free art thing. I didn't know what it was, so I was like, okay, I'll do that. And the mother changed my controls. Excuse my foul language, but good grief, dude. It didn't have to change my controls ever so slightly. Because it wants a tablet, and I don't know why everything has to be related to a tablet. To me, tablets are kind of stupid, but whatever. And the reason why I think tablets are stupid is because most of them are... you can't like have a screen on it. Most of them are you just have a tablet that is like motion controls, so it feels the motion of the pen, and that's how it detects, you know, how you're doing things. So let me do this real quick. Just mess up the boat as best as you can, because this island is a good island. Let's see. So we have that. Let me get some more arrows because I don't have that many arrows. Put away. Put away. Put away. Put away. Put away. Try this again, shall we? Hello. And dead. Mwah, right on your side. Give me my meat. Alright. Put away cool looking head. Put away all the food. All the food. There you go. And there you go. Alright. Grab that, put that back in. Let me grab a mug. I really love these smoothies. I think they're really cool. The only downside about smoothies, though, is that you need so many resources just to do a smoothie. There you go. Like, you need different types of resources just to do it, and the only one that's even remotely useful is the beet nut, because you use less resources, but it's whatevs. Alright, there you go. And I don't really need that many shark dinners, so I'm just gonna keep it as is. Yeah. Milk my goats and let me shear my llamas because they're all ready. My God, thank you. That was irritating. It was like I was trying so hard to milk it. Got it. Alright, and then let's also try our best to get more things. We need more dirt plots because obviously they're running out of food over and over and over again, so that means that they're always needing dirt. Let me drink this. Get the other one. There we go. Plenty. Good grief. Alright, we can just leave these here. And then we can work on the dirt plot. Sorry, I'm all over the place because I'm thinking of other things at the same time, and it's like I'm all over. Where's my dirt? Did I leave it? Yeah, here you go. I left it in here. Oh my god. It's like I'm trying to like click it and it's not letting me. There you go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. They'll be fine now. I'll keep some of this wood on me. That's fine. We got plenty of inventory. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. So welcome to the Vangatangistan. It is a very giant island, and it has a lot going for it. So we're gonna take it slowly. It's got some silver kelp there. Let's go this way. Over here. Equip our helmet of light. And as you can see, it's dark down here. Like, even without this, like, look at that. That is horrifying. That's like a horror game. Ugh. Thankfully, it's not really that scary. Got a switch. Okay. So this needs a crowbar. We got a crowbar and a recorder, which is a little odd since we could already hear messages in our head. But yeah, there's tapes in this, and originally it was supposed to be notes don't give you any dialogue, but they changed that too, so that way you don't have to read.
I heard from the captain we're heading for one of the high-rises down south. I can only hope you come to your senses and follow us. You knew the city was a failure, Ruben. Why do you always have to be so stubborn?
So Ruben went with a city, more than likely Tangaroa City. So Hannah decided to leave him behind and go on to the Vangatangistan, hoping that it would be a better life. Obviously, everyone is desperate and looking for a reason to live, or not a reason, sorry, looking for a way to live. Can I snap this on? Thank you. I'm putting the lid on my thing so I can have water. Good grief. So, this is where she ended up. I wonder what happened to her. Hello. He's like, hey man, this is my apartment, get out. No, it's my apartment now, little rat. Oh, there you go. So we got these weird looking rats. Oh my god. What's up with that? Why is there rats? So we got these big giant mutated rats in here, so I think I know what killed everybody. But it might not be the reason they were killed. Who knows? Gotta find more of the story. Where the story at? Got some food. This place is spooky. Almost like there's supposed to be like some type of horrifying creature in here. But all I found was a rat. If you can't tell, the game is trying to be scary, and that rat was supposed to be a scary thing to run into. But I can't be scared of a rat, dude. It's a rat. How are you supposed to be scared of that? It ain't scary, dude. I wish I could open these stalls up. That'd be kind of cool. You open them up and then you maybe find like a loot cache or something, but nope. You just find more empty hallways. So this place is amazing when it comes to the whole like loot cache stuff. Like, look at that. We already have so much plastic from this. What's this all about?
Ruben, the yacht is ill-prepared for this journey. Olof left space for a dance floor, but no space for supplies. The bottles sure found their way to the bar. As a military man, I thought Olof would at the very least be practical. Yet they're all treating it like a luxury cruise. I'm sorry, Ruben. I shouldn't have left.
Yeah, rich people are like that. Stupid rich people. Alright. So we use the red key that we got from the bathroom here. We got another mechanical part. These mechanical parts are very helpful because they will give us the ability to craft. Yeah, so there's other crafting things you can do here. If you get 5 mechanical parts, you can turn this jack into something. And you can have a bomb too. That's pretty cool.
I saw a large rat last night. Unnervingly large. I tried telling the crew we obviously have an infestation among the lockdown supplies. They laughed at me.
Yes.
I miss you, Ruben.
I like how it paused for a second. Alright, let's go over here. Pop. And we don't take the crow. We don't take this with us. I don't know why we can't take this with us. Seems kind of important.
The captain keeps complaining about my route. If he does it again, he will be reprimanded. The crew doesn't listen to orders. I'm shocked by their undisciplined nature. Somehow
fuck?
they believe rank and prestige disappeared with solid land. No, they will not be allowed to mingle among my esteemed guests, and they will certainly not be allowed further rations. They should be grateful. I am the only reason they are alive.
I would have thrown this guy overboard like the second I heard that crap. I would have just thrown him right overboard. Take the ship for myself. Good grief. We're trying to survive, brother. What you doing? Crazy man. And then die. I said die. There. Alright. Put this away. So as you can tell, the rich people make all the rules, and of course they basically took this whole Vangatangistan and turned it into a luxury cruise instead of a, you know, lifeboat. Maybe try to find people and bring them back to a place of civilization so we can help them, you know? Also, look at this. Ugh. That's nasty. Why you got a bone in it? Why you drinking that? Nah, throw that out. Good grief. No, I'll drink it once. It's just a little bit of water, but it's like, ugh. It's not something you would normally drink. Why is there meat in a smoothie? Doesn't make any sense. I'm also drinking this. Get rid of that. I know it's like free food and water, but it's not worth it because it's not that much food and water to begin with. So we got head broth. We got another smoothie right here. Boom. Yeah, and then we got cooked beets. That I will keep because cooked beets are helpful when you're low on food and you're strapped for cash. So yeah. Put that away. There you go. I just have a lot of tools on me. Not many useful items here. Just a lot of tools. I don't feel like getting rid of them though. Okay. So we got a key. Let's go use that key. Over here. Now, This is the crappy part about this place. The lurkers respawn. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. So you will have to deal with lurkers multiple times, and it can be kind of frustrating because it's like you're wasting tools if you do that. So now we can come up here, open up this door, and we're back here.
As I've suspected, the crew is completely incompetent. Now they're claiming rats have eaten half of our supplies in a matter of weeks. I promised them increased rations if they could bring me one of these ridiculous lurkers alive. Of course, the food shortage will need to be handled. Tonight we're discussing which staff members are most suitable for termination.
What the fuck? This man is a cannibal. What the hell? There's fish in the ocean, my dude. You don't know how to go fishing? Take down one of these streamers and turn it into a fishing line. Good God. He's just taking people and using them for food. That is insane, dude. I really don't like Olaf. Not only is he an asshole, but like, holy shit, he is a nasty motherfucker. God damn. Like, look, man, I know I play Grendel and I eat everybody, but like, shit, I have limits. Shit, I eat bad guys. Goddamn. See, they got a pool table. They got a bar. Like, okay. They got paintings. Like, I can understand if one room is for, like, funsies. Like, this could be, like, a fun little cafeteria, talk with people. But, like, do you really need a bar? I mean, I guess people need alcohol occasionally to make the pain go away. But, like, motherfucker, limit that shit. You're trying to survive. You better go fishing for your alcohol. Shit. Go fishing. You better spear some, like, birds out of the sky. You better be doing something. Shit. There's all kinds of little mini islands. Why don't you try to do something with that? I'm pretty sure the ship has an anchor. Good grief.
What does that mean? You can't just fire them. We're out at sea.
Hanna, you were brought to keep the engines running. That is what you...
That's one of those damn rats. What are you doing to it?
Get out! Do your job.
So he found a rat, and now he's examining them. 4-digit code. That's not a good sign. It's not good when a crazy man gets his hands on a monster. That ain't good. Okay. So this is a nice little supply room right here, but the only problem is that you only get the crates and stuff one time. So it's not that great, but it's still pretty good. You know, you come here, you get some decent food and stuff. Look at that, we got steak and jam. It's pretty good. Okay, so we need a 4-digit code, so we can't do much here. And then, rat. We can now come back up here whenever we like. You open up these doors and you can come up here without having to take the long way. Pretty good. There you go. So I can kind of guess where the crew went. kind of guess that because all these lurkers are pretty hardy creatures. Pretty strong.
These lurkers have potential. They were clearly once rats, now grown into something much more rabid, yet also smarter. I've already made progress on their training. With food and pain as incentives, I can discipline them. And by sharing their blood, the mutations increase.
The fuck you mean?
Another species would react the same. I've received a transmission from a place called Caravan Town, not far from here. They have an active animal population.
This man nuts.
I need this makeshift crew. I will create true soldiers. Loyal soldiers.
Can I get my book? Thank you. So, he's trying to make rat monsters into his army, which is insane. I like how he also signatured it like he wants to be found or something.
It's urgent. There's mist now. We don't know how far the water's risen. The maps are useless. We need to... The crew are planning a mutiny, Captain. It is time to act. They're just trying to stay alive. Are you mad? I gave you a chance to live. Now we have to protect ourselves from the masses. We will use the lurkers to our advantage.
There's something wrong with that man. I don't know what it is, but definitely missing some brain cells. Let's see. Stupid rat or human? I'd rather take the human. Rats aren't that good for combat. Rats are pretty terrible at fighting. They're more useful for gathering resources than they are for fighting. So yeah, now we can come back up here, which means we can come out here and grab whatever. I'm about full on inventory, so we might as well go back and drop some of this stuff off. Whee! Alright. So we got head broth and we got coconut chicken. So there we go. Steak and jam is a pretty decent one since you use 2 jam and 1 steak, so that one is pretty decent. Head broth, you use 2 heads and stuff. Okay, I'm back with core. Head broth, this one's decent. Bloop. And coconut chicken, this one's also decent. There you go. What the crap, dude? Come on! I don't know why my voice cracked. I like just get back and the shark decides, yes, let's destroy his boat. It's like, come on now. I didn't need all that. Yes, okay, sorry. I have to come back because, you know, noise in the background and all that. So I post on TikTok sometimes. And I posted the same shorts I did on YouTube. 80 likes. This is why I don't like YouTube anymore. This is why I don't like YouTube. Because, like, at least on TikTok, I'm seen, you know? Somebody sees it and actually can, like it and all that. But I think YouTube is deliberately not showing my videos. I swear they're not. They're targeting me. I know it. I don't like it. I don't know why they're targeting me. It freaks me out a little bit because it's like, I'm just trying to upload, man. Stupid YouTube. I'm glad that my short is being seen on TikTok, though. At least it's somewhere it's being seen. Good God. It's like I put all this effort into it to try to, like, get it seen and try to have people, like, enjoy it. And then all of a sudden it's not seen. And then I feel like I wasted my time. You know what I mean? I don't like it. I don't like that I feel like I wasted my time. I want to feel accomplished. I want to feel like people actually enjoyed my work and all that. And it's very bothersome. Because it's like I post it, nothing on YouTube. But the second I post it on the Tiki Talks, it's like boom, tons of likes. It's like, come on now. Come on now, YouTube. You know you're fucking with me. I don't even care for the follows. I care for the likes because that means somebody had their day made or somebody enjoyed it, you know? So my work was seen, my work was accomplished. Because it sucks when you post something and no one sees it. It sucks. Hate YouTube. But I have to do it because YouTube's the only place where you can upload full-length videos. And that's what I want to do. I want to do this. Oh well. Anyway. Let's get back to the Vangatanga stand and continue to do the story. Bye, rat. I'm not messing with you. Let's see. Where were we? We got the mechanical parts. We got the bullet, the thing, the wire. Okay. Alright, I know where I'm doing. I know I'm at. Hello. Bye, rat. So we got the key card, which means we can go in here and grab the green key. What you gonna do, pussy? You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing, stupid. Hello, sir. Would you like to make an order? What would you like today? I kind of want to keep him like that. That's actually a really funny pose. Trying to get like a good angle. There you go. Now I can remember it forever. I love when they get stuck on crap. Oh my god. I also noticed I cursed a lot during my couple episodes, so I want to make sure that I'm not cursing as much. Okay, come up here, see what we got. Alright, so we have a green key. Let's go work on that. I believe the green key goes up here, and I think we saw it for like a split second. Nope, we did not see it because that's still there. So right here, green key. And grab. Hello, housekeeping. Nothing. I wish these were openable. It'd be kind of nice. So yeah, this is definitely like Olaf's room. He's got like a big TV screen. He's got like a projector. He's got an office meeting with a bunch of books to read. Ugh. Huh?
Get to the lifeboats! Hurry!
Olaf, you coward!
Watch out!
I tried. Yeah, I tried. Ah! Alright, anyway. So yeah, Olaf crashed the boat. He wasted a perfectly good boat because he was like, I don't like these people. Like, come on, Olaf. That was stupid. He could have at least tried to, like, keep the boat and use it to, like, cruise around. But no, he got onto a smaller lifeboat, crashed this one into an island, and then the people were left to survive. My assumption is that they probably used some of these trees to build a little raft. But anyway. Can't get up here yet. I need to do something for that. But as you can see in here, there's some cool stuff in there and blueprints. How do we get in there? Well, oh, you're alive. Okay. It's up here, clearly. A bomb. You see that, Mr. Rat? We gotta go get a bomb. Click. Bye, rat. Oh, whoa. Okay. Bye. Whee. We have no weapons, so we can't really do anything. But we can just kind of walk by the enemies. And eat that. There we go. Get some extra hunger and some water. I'll have some of this. Yeah, no, don't waste it. Don't waste it. How you doing? I like how he's just not following me. He doesn't care. Alright. So we have 5 mechanical parts. We have everything to build a bomb. So here you go. Don't do this at home. And then 5 mechanical parts. Alright, awesome. We built the Splody, and now we can go do the Tang. Pretty epic. I have not heard that word in a long time. It just came to my brain hole. Hey, how you doing? Go away. So first, we got 2 rats on us. Let's go get a weapon, because the rats are going to annoy me until I get rid of them. Right down here. Plus, I need to take off this and grab whatever's on this island. There you go. Max out. Go over here, drop off anything that we have. Put away the red melon. Do you have anything in here now? I'm trying to think. Alright. We need boards, actually. I thought it was the other thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then boom. Now we're cooking. Put that away. Let's go, boys. We already unlocked all the doors, so we can actually go back up there. I was trying to get up there, but then I realized, you know, they're going to mess with me until I get rid of them. So now we have a car jack. So we can actually use the car jack for what it's used for. This is actually something you can easily miss, because after crafting the car jack, you might be wondering where it goes. But I'm assuming they just assume that you will figure it out by looking around. And it took me a hot second to find it, because it's actually kind of out of the way, but we'll get up there. This way. Oop. Oh, I missed. I don't know what Coco's doing. Coco's kind of doing her thing. So we go in here, kill the one rat. I thought that was a rat for a minute. Where'd the rat go? Okay, I guess the rat is gone. So right here, carjack. Yeah, it was kind of hard for me to find the first time. I actually found it on my second attempt because I saw this doorway and I'm like, why is this blocked off? And if you go inside...
Cities in the blue. Calling the cost of the project's realization borderline criminal and its scope outrageous at least. Despite vocal opposition, the Floating Cities project does not appear to be slowing down anytime soon. According to former General Olof Wiltstrom's latest statement on the issue, we are fully aware of the strain this puts on our people. Nevertheless, our options are becoming increasingly limited. We must pull through this together, or join Stockholm beneath the waves. Wiltstrom refused to comment on the rumors regarding the modification of his personal yacht. When further asked about the Floating City project's whistleblowers, Olof Wiltstrom chose to terminate the interview. Reaching out to these anonymous sources, we were able to further corroborate his story.
This is a good idea, though. Putting them on, like, massive rafters that are probably filled with air or something. That's a pretty decent idea. The only problem is that if a wave is big enough, it will topple the whole city. So you'd probably have to put like some sort of dome and or anchors on each side. You'd have to do like anchors on each point with a whole lot of chain. And I do mean a lot. You'd have to put at least 30 to 40 miles of chain, because obviously you'd have to make absolutely sure that it could go deep enough into the trenches or find some shallow ocean to do it, which would be kind of hard. That's a lot of chain too, because you have to do it on each side. So it'd be 10 miles, 10 miles, 10 miles, 10 miles. And even then, like 10 miles is like only some of the deepest trenches, which are now deeper because of the flooding ocean. I can't remember the exact measurement of the Mariana Trench, but something tells me it's about... I know it's a skyscraper, and that's about 7 miles? No. Deeper than that. I can't remember. I can't remember jack shit no more. God damn. Oh, shit. I like doing that. I don't know why. I just think it's funny. You put it down, you have a couple seconds, you're like, wait a minute. Balboa Island. If we look at the radio call, Balboa Island was one of the received things. So Tangaroa City, Celestine, Varuna Point, and Utopia. Gotta remember all of those words. A fucking engine and steering wheel. You cannot turn your boat until you get these items, and it is really stupid how it's on the second island instead of the first one. Because all the items you can get from these two things, you can get before this island. But the flashlight, oh no, you have to have that. It's like, why can't we get the flashlight on the island? Like, why can't we get it on this and then move along? I don't know. I'm gonna let this go out because I don't really need it that much. Let me put away all my metal. There you go. So, engines. This is the most costly thing in this whole game. There we go. And the metal. So, the reason why you had so much metal caches on this thing is because of the engine. Well, get ready. For the steering wheel alone, 4 scrap metal plus either 2 bolts or hinges. These are easy because they're always in chests, but 4 metal, good grief. That is insanity, my friend. So we're gonna use 1 hinge and 1 bolt for the steering wheel, and then obviously the 4 metal and the scrap metal. You know, take it all. And that's 1 steering wheel. You only need 1, but trust me, it gets a lot more complicated. I want it right there, but you know, it won't let me. See, because it wants that specific point, so let me pick this up and pick this up. Here, just put it up top. There. 1, 2, 3. I also like it when the wires don't cross. So yeah, you do that, and then you do that. So it reset to the radio tower. So let's see, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5, 8. Right behind us. Balboa Island will always try to be behind you. I don't know why. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I don't know why it always spawns behind the boat, but I think it's because you get the engines, so the game's like, okay, time for you to float. Figure it out. Alright. There you go. Like right in front so I can see. Okay. So this was where I was going to do the grow beds, but I think I'll only do the big ones since these are just little ones. There you go. And you can just put in like a corner or something. There. Itch my face. So, yeah, these need batteries. Everything needs batteries, so we have to figure that out. Let me think. So this is the steering wheel. That's the engine. I'll make 6 of them. You need a lot of engines in order to run these things, and more importantly, you only need 6 engines to begin with, so if you make 1, you might as well just go for all of them. And, there you go. And then just make as many as you can. There you go. So we can only make 4, but we really need, like, you know, 6 of them. So let me put this away, pull out this, pull out the plastics and the wood. Just eat the soup and get rid of it. There you go. There you go. And hammer. So you had 1 engine, 2 engine, okay. Oh, damn it. Yeah, we needed a lot of wood. Four should be fine. You kind of need a lot in order to do the thing, but you know, that's fine. It's fine. He's free. There you go. So, okay. Now, we have to fuel them. I don't have any fuel, so get to drifting. Click. Yeah, so since we have no fuel, we kind of have to drift for a bit. Yes. I mean, even though it's right behind us, I mean, we can't really do much about that. Here. This will give us a tiny bit of fuel. So that's not Varuna Point, the Vangatangistan, that's what it's called. So there's all kinds of names in this game, but Vangatangistan is definitely the one that I dislike the most, because it's not only very small, but most of the story is kind of vague. Like, you barely know about Olaf, you barely know about the story itself, and it's just kind of like, you know, like I would like a little bit more story, a little bit more of a detail. Thank you, cat. Thank you, kitty. But yeah, it's basically vague, and you just have to figure it out on your own. However, would you look at that? We can finally turn the boat towards the trash. So yeah, we're gonna drift for a little bit. We need to collect more wood, and that's not too bad, but it can take a while, so obviously we need to drift for a little bit. Let's see, I'm pretty sure the thing is still behind us, but let's see if it's in front now. Okay, it's over to the side. We can't do anything about that. We're just gonna have to drift for a bit. It'll respawn in front of us, but for right now it's just gonna do that. And I'll just be collecting trash. There's a cat in front of me, so I can't do anything. So thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. See you guys